Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Today we're diving into the Pentagon's upcoming rollout of its new risk management framework, set for release by the end of November.
That's right. The RMF has been a guiding force for cybersecurity in the Department of Defense, but clearly they think it needs an upgrade.
Absolutely. The current RMF is often criticized for being too slow and rigid. Have you ever seen a process take months just to get approval?
Oh, all the time. It's almost like watching paint dry, only with more paperwork. So what's prompting this overhaul?
From what I gather, they want to streamline security assessments and make the framework more adaptable to emerging threats.
Makes sense, especially with cyber threats evolving every day. I wonder if the new RMF will actually make things faster or just add new steps.
That's the million-dollar question. They're promising automation and better integration with commercial tools. Sounds good on paper, right?
It does. But I've seen automation become just another buzzword before. Do you think this time will be different?
There's hope. The Pentagon is working closely with both military and civilian cybersecurity teams, aiming for real-time risk awareness.
Real-time sounds ambitious. Imagine actually knowing your risks as they happen, not 3 months later.
It could change the game, but do you think people are ready for that much transparency?
That's tricky. Some love data, others might fear constant oversight. It could mean less room for error, but also less room for excuses.
True. The article mentions tighter deadlines for assessment and authorization. That could be stressful for teams used to slower cycles.
Or it could push them to modernize their processes. I mean, nobody wants to be left behind, especially when national security's at stake.
Speaking of modernization, there's talk about aligning with federal civilian standards. How do you see that playing out?
I'd say it's overdue. The gap between military and civilian frameworks causes confusion. Unifying them could make cross-agency work easier.
Of course, every change comes with resistance. There's always someone who misses the good old days, right?
Oh, absolutely. But given the stakes, holding on to old habits isn't really an option anymore.
The article also points out the need for continuous monitoring. That's a big shift from the traditional set and forget mindset.
Yeah, it's like moving from snapshots to live video feeds. You get a dynamic view, but you also have to pay constant attention.
It might mean more work up front, but fewer surprises down the line. That's a trade-off many would accept.
Agreed. But I wonder if the new RMF will be easy enough to adopt. Change is great until you're the one rewriting all the policies.
There's mention of training and support for implementation. Hopefully that means people won't be left to figure it out alone.
Training helps, but I bet there will still be a learning curve. Maybe some late-night coffee runs in the Pentagon.
No doubt. Still, the overall tone seems optimistic. The Pentagon wants to be proactive, not just reactive.
That's the key. In cybersecurity, being ahead is everything. Waiting for a breach to act is just not an option.
The article concludes with a reminder that the threat landscape is only going to get more complex. Do you think this RMF will be enough?
It's a step forward. No framework is perfect, but adapting and evolving beats standing still any day.
Well said. Maybe the new RMF won't solve every problem overnight, but it's a signal that the Pentagon is taking cybersecurity seriously.
And as threats get smarter, so must our defenses. I'm curious to see how quickly agencies adapt to this new model.
Me too. For organizations outside the Pentagon, there's a lot to watch and learn from this rollout.
Absolutely. Change at this scale always sends ripples through the wider cybersecurity community.
So, as we wrap up, what's one thing you hope this new RMF will achieve?
For me, it's about real agility, being able to respond quickly, not just follow checklists.
I agree. Let's hope the new framework delivers on its promises and sets a precedent for others.
And if not, well, at least we'll have something new to talk about in our next episode.
Exactly. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay safe and keep your data protected.
A special thank you to MarketUS.com for furnishing us this information.
Here's a question. How do we contact them?
Good question. You can reach them at MarketUS.com or call them at 954-636-3232.
Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS.com team.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Good point. It's right below the subscribe link.
Thanks for watching. I'm Nancy, your AI avatar. If you like this podcast, you can get one for yourself based on a website, YouTube video, or any source. Contact me to get a customized quote for your content. See you soon.